Hello. So, I saw this. It was at Walgreens. It was on sale. I want to try it. Let's see how it goes. Initial impression, I like the layout. I like the travel ability. That is always nice. So it's got the case, the cover, so it can travel nicely with you. How nice. Let's go get some water. For paper, we're using this stuff I got on Amazon that was also very cheap, and it's a cold press finish, and it is it's a block, so it's already pre-stretched. So we can just, if I want to travel and paint, this would be the ideal little set right here, because I can just bring both of these and go at it. So I pulled up some pictures just to give it a try. I don't have my pencil with me, so that's not ideal. I like to normally sketch it out first, so I'm probably going to go with this one just to try it out. This is kind of a small brush, so having a good solid wash color is not ideal because, you know, I like to try my different brush sizes for big washes. Now to get the water out, I put the water in. I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to get the water out from the reservoir. So I did eventually figure out how to use the water reservoir, but here I still didn't know, so I had it fully closed, and it doesn't get you much water. And I normally like to do a wash and then add on layers after, but since it wasn't letting me get a wash because it was fully closed, someone got me snacks. I was just adding a little bit of color and then trying to blend it out. And this is not my favorite technique to use, that's for sure. I don't like the look of it in the end. It always looks really choppy and overly painted, which is not ideal for me. But you can see I'm just adding a little bit of color and blending it out and then slowly darkening as I go. And if you're wondering how to use a reservoir, you just twist it open just a little bit. But if you twist it too much, it will flood the painting and it let out too much water, which can ruin your entire piece, which I did a couple times here, trying to figure out exactly how much to open it and close it in order to get to adequate amount of water, but not too much water, which I unfortunately learned the hard way on this piece. You can see I'm slowly darkening my piece here, adding a little bit more color and a little more color. I'm adding more purples, blacks to my blues, straight up blue on there. And you can see I flooded there because I opened the water reservoir and it just flooded that middle section there. And, you know, you just work with what you got. But it does make it feel a lot more choppier, and it looks choppier than if you do a wash, which I like to add my water reservoir on there and then add my color. But this doesn't really let you do that. And again, you can see it just completely flooded. My paper towel is just soaking wet over there because I opened it too much. And it takes a second for the water to flow down, but when it flows down, it floods. So it flooded my painting a couple times, and I was like, oh, shoot. And I had to try to fix it and cover up my mistake. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm adding a lot of black, straight up black to my painting, which is not as well the best tactic to do. But I was kind of over this piece, so I just kind of wanted to finish it up real quick. And here's where you can see me flooding the paper, and I had my water reservoir again open a little too much, and it was overly flooding, and so I was trying to like quickly close it and then blend it, and it took a while. And here's my finished piece. Again, it looks choppier than I normally like, but for my first time working that pen, it is what it is.